What's up, YouTube? Richie Gamer 997 here tonight. We're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoy the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe.
Friday Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. These two square off on the diamond right after this.
Really, they showing? Who is that they're showing anyway? Why they ain't showing prime time?
The pitcher from the Virgin Islands is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, Jharel Cotton, and boy, he is a good one. Big, live arm. Not a very strong, powerful guy. He reminds me a lot of Pedro Martinez. Low to mid-90s fastball with good sinking action. A terrific changeup, which I think is his best pitch. He has the curve and slider, but he's primarily fastball changeup, but the changeup is a really good one.
Phillips is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So next to the plate for Texas, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That ball hung up for so long, it was ridiculous.
So coming to the plate, Rich Primetime. First pitch coming, here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
Make the turn.
And foul, though it had the home run distance. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Two balls and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now a swing and a ball stop foul right at home plate. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Line towards center field.
Right to center field.
Phillips is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Stepping up now, Wayne Woodward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself at the plate. Rich Primetime. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Realmuto is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Rangers.
That was supposed to be a straight fucking smash ball and turn into a
striding in for Houston. Breyvic Valera, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runner goes for second. sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Odor. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, the result works out right there. Batter gets a hit. They find themselves first and second with a chance to do some damage. But when you get the hit and run sign, your job is to hit a line drive to the outfield somewhere and advance that runner to third base. Take it, but not the execution they were looking for.
One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Set to start the night. At the plate, Rich, Primetime, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
I popped up again. What the hell?
I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. (8-4) tonight. The Houston Astros rode an important sixth-inning to victory in this one. Raymond Guduan claims the win out of the pen. First open of the year 2. So digging in now, Rich, Primetime. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there, mistaken.
Yeah, that's what fucking going 0-5 the last time that you cheating asses. Every fucking ball I hit is gonna turn into a pop-up. What kind of bullshit is that?
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big... Getting started.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this.
Digging in now, Aaron Foreman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Foreman. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Oh,
but
Lord.
the damage. And welcome back to Minute Maid Park, smack dab in the middle of downtown Houston. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rich, Primetime. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too.
Hit the wall.
Striding in once again, Jesse Winker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hunt attempt here. Primetime loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is one left for you. Standing in, Rich, Primetime. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Rich, prime time. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss.
Blurb.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score. 4-2 the final score today. The Houston Astros rode an important
Texas
6th inning
seemed to forgot
victory
that
in
they
this
had a
one.
roster
Eddie
to improve.
Jorgensen claims the win. Daytime baseball. Coming to the plate now, Rich, prime time, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through.
We gave them an early lead the last fucking game, and we still lost.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Hero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover.
That's the first thing. Threw his fucking bat away.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow. He pulled the string on that fucking curveball.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rich, prime time. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Doubt this guy gonna throw anything in the zone. Oh, he is.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade.
Yeah, I hate that they got that big ass fucking wall there.
He had 2 on his
You
mind,
hit that, that should be a home run,
he's
but they got
at
a
second
giant
base
fucking
with a
wall
one-out
there.
double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be.
Hey,
okay
H24, how you doing tonight?
So striding in, Rougned Odor, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The swinging bunt.
Stepping into the box, Paul DeJong. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Foreman is there for it.
It seems like we've been doing that a lot in Houston, and popping up the friggin' balls everywhere.
Up next for the Rangers, Rich, prime time. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-0 is a high drive.
No
to
doubt.
Left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Only if we could add to the lead or hold on to the lead. Those are two difficult things.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Next up for the Stros, Ray Pearson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now batting, Breivik Valera, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. The 2-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Barehanded for 1.
Wow, that's the second time fucking DeYoung throw the ball away.
He stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was
the guy's
vulnerable,
annoying.
but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error.
No, that was a door that threw it away.
Digging in once again, Rich Primetime. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball 1.
Oh.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2.
Early on that slider as well.
Popped him up.
Oh.
Marjima is there. He's got it 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch coming, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup.
That's a nice pitch. That actually had me
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup.
Got that nasty-ass changeup. That changeup is a problem.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here.
Right to first
and
base.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. No run. Now to the plate, Rich Primetime, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over,
we're still losing the friggin' game
anymore.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Delino DeShields, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And he'll dive back in. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball.
And he got to come through and fucking striking out.
0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Chopped weakly to the left. Foreman charging this one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Breivik Valera. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. The pitch. The ground to the right side. DeShields has it. And there are 2 away now.
I need to stop chasing the ball because it looks close.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Rich Primetime. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Forcing inside on me.
Now, oh, it's off the third base bag. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the Digging in and looking for more, Wayne Woodward. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a dive. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this.
Well, DeShields made a good play there, and we lost.
Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to...
We got swept. A 5-hit game and still fucking lost because the other players on the team just suck ass. All they do is fucking strike out.
Time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener. Ball Blackburn. A California-born right-hander is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the... Ready now, Rich Primetime. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Take a turn. Look.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can
well,
be
the 3-hole hitter is producing, the 4 and 5-hole hitters just suck balls and strike out all the time.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Some more. So striding forward now, Lawrence Chavez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. To third, this could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Ooh.
At the plate, Rich Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Oh, late on that. Late.
1 out, nobody on. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And that one just missed outside. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes
I had
for
one
extra
game
bases.
that I didn't get any
now,
hits.
This game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Wasn't struggling.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Pena is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the 0-1. Popped high in the air.
Popped him up.
Ramirez has a play. And the inning is over. Rangers lead. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Willie Chavez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Not doing so good. Otherwise, he'd probably be getting blown the fuck out.
On the line at first.
Oh, what the hell? How did he miss the fucking ball?
He'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, they threw the ball to fucking third. The second, I mean, yeah, the third.
Stepping in, Rich Primetime, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Chavez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his... Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Rich Primetime. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, nice.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
He just stayed on the line all the way down.
Striding into the box, Nomar Mazara. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Nomar Mazara. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chavez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Ruben Odor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out.
Gonna be another out. So go from getting on base to 2 outs. Like, really hit it. Hit into a double play.
Relay to first in time, and just like that,
he hit the ball. He didn't strike out, but it would have been better if he had fucking struck out.
With Major League Baseball,
it would have been a double play.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. Texas came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sam Tuivalala claims the win out of the pen. MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. In there for strike 1, 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus? Into the box now, Rich, prime time. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot.
No doubt.
Field and deep.
I'm gonna throw that right down the center. I don't make a mistake like that.
And gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run.
Leading off the inning, Rich, prime time, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away.
Early on that cutter.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Damn, I didn't think that was going to be a home run. I thought it was going to hit the wall.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Every time I see those guys, you be wondering what they be doing down in San Diego studios.
Ready for another shot now. Rich, prime time.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game.
Damn, but we can't fucking stop Detroit from scoring. I get a home run, they freaking put up runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses spur ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Digging in, Rougned Odor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hopefully he get the walk here and not the strikeout.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
The strikeout. What else can I say?
Now at the plate, Rich, prime time. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Oh, I popped it up. Wow, that was right down the middle, and I popped it up. Oh.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Tom Patrick.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tom Patrick.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. First, prime time takes it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do.
Damn, look at the hits.
This one wraps up.
We gave Detroit 16 hits, and they gave us 15 hits. So both the pitching just sucked ass on both sides of the
claims the
team.
win out of the pen, his first.
But they came out the winners and we're the losers, so.
Park in Arlington, Texas. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Detroit.
We had a winning record when
starting assignment
I
for the
started
Rangers
playing this
in this
fucking
one.
game. Now we got a losing
What do you
record.
got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Oh. Inside on me.
2 out, nobody on. And deep to right center. Guerrero looks up.
And it's gone. It's out of here, bitches.
Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich Primetime. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Chavez moving to his right, and there's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup,
Jackie
stepping
Robinson
in,
Day.
Tom Patrick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Welcome to the stream.
Prime time, ranging into shallow right. 2 down.
Just like you wanted to turn fake. He didn't get it.
Ready for
right
another
idea.
chance?
Trying to
Rich,
go third.
prime time. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Lighter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Guerrero looking up.
And he ran out of room.
Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5. One of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo, we got up this morning for this day game here.
Now in the box, Jose Pena, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in.
Digging in, Rich Primetime comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. Bouncer down the line.
Stupid swing and bunt.
And that's the second out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Rich Primetime, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
You see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Work was all right.
This afternoon closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The Texas
How
Rangers
you doing? How was your day?
It mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Jose Leclerc claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
Tampa. Field automatically. It's always good to be blessed. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and
Park.
Globe Life Park. Tim Bowles gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one.
It
What
is
do you have for
ERA.
us
That
on him,
shit
Danny?
is
Hey, man, we're gonna look at a guy
2.7
that's really
ERA.
been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50.
This guy's
Lots
gonna be
of
starting the
base runners,
game. He
lots
should
of
be
hits and lots of walks, and that doesn't
in the
add up to
minor
very
league
good
somewhere,
performances. So he's going to
getting
look
his
to turn
practice
things around
on.
in this one here today.
Now for the Rangers.
Settling in now, Rich Primetime.
Damn,
He's
he
got
gave
hits
up
in each
7
of the
runs to
last
Tampa
5
Bay
ball
in the
games.
second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're
Wow.
still early on.
See, I told you that guy was terrible.
Far behind.
They gave him 7
Already
fucking
down
runs
by a
already.
ball.
Like, who
And
would
one of the
make that
things you
guy
want
with
your
an
leadoff
8
guy to get on and set the table for the big boys.
ERA?
Oh, hang on
Fucking
now. This
start a
ball
game.
is
Like, who
crushed
does
into
that?
left field.
Who is the
And this one
manager? We
ain't
need to
coming
talk to
back.
him.
This ball is gone.
Like, bruh, you didn't notice that dude ERA's in the 800s? Can't have him as a starting pitcher, yo.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've
Well,
stopped digging.
hopefully they
They've
pull
got
the pitcher and then we're going to stop digging
So the
and
lineup
try to
flips over
climb
and
out.
digging in.
But if that
Mariano
pitcher is still in the
Encarnacion.
game,
He flew out in
just
his last
forget about
at-bat.
it.
Encarnacion.
The 0-2 delivery. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning.
Shields.
So stepping in, Rich Primetime, and their runners at the
Got a
corners.
long way to claw
The
back,
last at
try to
bat,
get
Eddie,
back.
we heard this guy's a
Put
good
him 6
fastball
runs.
hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a
Whoa.
little bit differently this
That
time
curveball
and
got
mix
me
in some
tied up.
off-speed pitches.
Hate sidearm pitches.
Little chopper back to the mound.
Right back to him.
On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 7-1.
11 runs. He gave up 11 runs in the first inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Rich Primetime comes in 1 for 2
11
with
hits,
that
I mean,
home run he hit
right.
earlier. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh,
Right back at
he
it.
ran right back to that.
And
This is
he'll
the
flip
second
it on
time
to
they hit the
first,
ball
and
and
with
it
it,
bounced
that
right back
ends
to the
inning.
pitcher.
So they go quiet. Digging in to try it again. Rich Primetime starting things for his side in the ninth as they
Damn,
face
yeah,
the
that game
improbable odds of trying
ran
to
to
come
the
back
ninth
in
inning
this
like a
one.
mother.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still
Yeah.
count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
In there on the corner.
Drilled right back up the middle. Avalos up the middle, and that's the first out. 11-2 is the
Not
way
like we
this
were
ball
gonna
game
come back
ends.
in the
The
game
Tampa Bay
anyway.
Rays came out
We
swinging
lost
with
that
a
game
huge
since the
first
second
inning that
inning,
really
so.
set them up well. Robert Pena takes the MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening.
Get to see Jefferson.
Jefferson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know
here, is in the threes. It's not like the last picture we had.
He's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Donald makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And they never tag up. That's another thing that pisses me off. Is like they never, ever fucking tag up. No matter how deep you hit the ball, they just stand there on the fucking base.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duncan is there.
That one just caught the end of the bat.
For the first out of the inning.
I want to make a video, like I'm running for office, and ask San Diego Studios to make MLB The Show great again. Because they done
once again,
shit on it.
Prime time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Oh, right, that shit went foul. That's crazy.
Would have gotten him on the board.
Yeah, that just looked like it went straight down the line, man.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to
hit
second.
that one on the ground again.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
I hate that stupid
so it's
pitcher.
no run. Striding in, Rich, prime time. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim
and it's the
last
fucking
time.
top of the bottom of the 9th inning. Wow.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Can you say fast game?
Mazzara gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air out to center field.
Right at the warning track.
Nimmo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
I don't mind losing to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a great team.
At any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark,
no longer is going to take Texas to
and this
wake the fuck up.
Comes to a close,
management
5-3,
to wake up and get some good players and good pitching. You know what? Fuck the players. We need good pitching. Pitching is bad. Once you get good pitching, you'll be okay.
Strong innings of work. Paul Jefferson is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
The Mets had the best year when they had great pitching. And ever since pitching went to shit, they went to shit.
Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life. Paul Blackburn, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Bad throw.
In now, Rougned Odor. He's
Rougned
ready for
Odor.
his first at-bat of this
Only have
season
one home
contest.
run. Oh.
The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Encarnacion.
That one's good.
And
That
this
one's
ball
gone.
is gone. No chance
Second
to
home
make
run
a
of the
play
year.
on that one.
Every time I talk shit about Odor, he does good.
Early in the year, as the Rangers take control here, it's now 4-1.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mariano Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're in. They start talking 8 games.
Yeah.
Now you're like, oh, they got a nice little hitting streak going.
And the run is in to score from third. It's
That's a
now a
hell of a
4-2
throw.
game.
And that's what he has. One fucking hell of an arm on him,
Up
man.
next for the Rays, Jarvis Duncan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better in pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
To second for 1.
Maybe I should have let the pitcher win and cover,
Into the
but
box,
most of the time the
Rich
pitchers will stop halfway
He reached
running to
base
the
on an
base.
error and later came around to score last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Early. Oh, that jam.
Hang over to his left, 1 away.
Oh, jam.
Now at the plate, Stephen Kang.
Third baseman, Stephen Kang.
The 3-1. This the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Blackburn needs
There's
to
a lot
get
of
his
moving
shit
parts
together.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a
forget
chance
about
to
it.
hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any
The
extra
game is
motivation?
gone.
Out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a very good outburst here.
Game is gone. Well, not really, but
Standing in, Stephen Kang. He singled his last time up.
Stephen Kang.
Ready with the 0-2. Play ball to second. 4. Odor has it. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday. So coming to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tampa Bay have the lead. As next time we click on this game, it'll probably be the 9th inning. It's the
Hit to
6th inning.
first. Prime time fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. And the 1 left for Tampa. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Leading out for the Rangers.
So next to
they
the
actually
plate
ain't
for
gonna shit on
Texas,
us this
Rich.
time.
Prime time. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded.
Hitting them.
And the throw
Wow.
almost got away there, but a nice play
Yeah, I
to
thought
reach
that was
up
going to
and
go
glove
over
it,
his
and then
head,
come
but he
straight down
didn't.
on
It didn't.
Stepping in and ready for another
They're trying
shot.
to kill my
Eric
little
Hosmer.
hitting streak I
Last
had
time up,
going
he was
on.
hit by a pitch.
And man, Tampa Bay is always getting on base with nobody out.
Grounded to
This is
first.
ridiculous.
Reined in. One there on the first,
And
and
they
it's a
scored
double
again.
play, although the run does come in to score from third. Stepping up now, Rich Primetime. And Dan, this could be
Probably
a
should
real
have stepped on
make-or-break
first and threw it
situation at this
home.
point in the
Or
game.
threw it home.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get
Like,
back
they
into
just
this
continue
thing.
to score
Baseball
runs.
doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work.
Ouch.
That one hit him.
My fucking knee.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
At the plate, Rougned Odor. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the 0-2. There goes the runner. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will...
End of
At
game.
the plate,
Oh
Rich
no. Shit.
Primetime, and these guys are making a little push here. You
What's
have
the
to
point
like
I
the
even
effort
continue to
despite
play?
the odds.
Shit.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing
And
feels
nothing will
doable.
happen.
1-0 the count.
Because I get on base and everybody else will come out and get out.
The 1-0 pitch. Oh, and how
Oh, right in his shit.
Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to
I want
work
them to
this one
improve
off,
on
and from
that
all
next
appearances,
year.
I think they're gonna
If you
let
get a
him continue,
comebacker,
so
that
at least is a
motherfucker
good
should be
sign.
laying out there rolling around on the
Anytime
ground.
you can win a
I don't
game,
give a
let alone
rat's
on the
ass
road, you
if
have
it's
to
just
feel
a
really good
game.
about yourself.
You
It's
want to
not
make a
easy
realistic
going into
baseball
that
game,
other
the
team's
pitcher,
ballpark
when
and
he
coming
get
out with a
hit,
win,
it
but
should
they
be
did
down
just
on the
that.
ground.
10-4
He shouldn't be
the
walking
final in
anything
this
off.
game. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
Because he got that one straight in the abdominals. The last thing he should be doing is running to catch the ball. The Shields is cold. Odor is always fucking cold. That's nothing new. Don Miguel Reyes. Paul DeYoung. He should have a snowflake by his name. He's always cold. Willie Calhoun. I barely see that guy. So.
Now from the long... Rick Owen gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot
The
of
Angels
those
is
decisions
always a
as
damn
a
team
starting
that we
pitcher,
always
but he
gotta
was able to pick up his first win of the
fear.
year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Because we always lose against them.
So digging in now, Rich Primetime, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that
Another
slider's
side-on
almost in the
pitcher.
dirt.
I hate
So fellas,
side-on
this
pitching.
Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Ooh.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty
Rusty.
Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question. Letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, the
Plate
guy's
discipline?
been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in now, Nomar Mazara. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no. In now for the Angels, Reimer Liriano. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on.
1-1-1-1.
Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it to throw. Not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, heck of an effort right there by the first baseman to keep that ball in the infield with a diving stop. Then it becomes a foot race, and you saw that runner get on his horse.
Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here. The pitch. Lifted in the air out towards
that
left
all
center.
underneath that friggin' pitch.
Jankowski's there for it.
Oh.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, look, that rock foundation out there looks pretty good.
Riding in once again, Rich Primetime. He flew
I
out
didn't
in
notice
his last
that before
at-bat.
until they made it stand out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Jankowski is there.
It went
and he'll
right
make
to the left
catch to
fielder.
retire.
You can see the ball curved right to him.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short.
Damn it.
Jenkins comes up with it. And quickly there are 2 away. Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout. He went down on strikes last time up.
Mike Trout.
To the right. Beautiful diving stop to second for 1. He beat it out.
The pitchers, man, these fucking pitchers, they can't cover anything.
Standing in, Joey Wendell is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. By a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles,
Stop
but hey.
that friggin' ball, but he didn't.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Every ball I hit it bounced in the friggin' dirt.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Juan Ornelas. So striding in, Rich Primetime. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up.
Jammed. Not even jammed. The game glitched up right there. I hate when that shit happens. Like it froze for a friggin' second.
3-2 to finish.
Now, what was that?
Los
What the hell?
Posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Brendan Finnegan gets the win on the mound. Now from the Big A. Stepping into the box, Rich Primetime, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at that team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And
went to LA.
Stepping into the box, Joey Wendell. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Was to first. And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0. Up next for the Rangers, Rich Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Bullet back up the middle. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
He actually tagged up. Naz is up.
Good read there.
The first damn time.
Digging in once again, Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Reyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now,
no doubt. Yeah, throw that fucking ball up there. You make a mistake, buddy.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That was a hanger.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Throw that ball, hang up there. That was a bad breaking ball here, though.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rich Primetime, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship?
No doubt. Another breaking ball.
That he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
You know, they think I'm afraid of the breaking ball. Might not be good at hitting them, but when I see them properly, you better believe I crush it.
The later innings, down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back.
That's up.
Popped up. Primetime is there for it. 1 down. Now batting, Rich Primetime. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I love the curveball too. Go back.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
It wasn't ice cold. I didn't hit any balls the game before. That doesn't mean anything. Everybody have an off day.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus
far.
Here's the 0-1. Softly hit out to short.
Jammed.
The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got jammed up.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now to the plate, Rich. Prime time. He singled his last time up.
Texas has something to prove today, boy.
Oh, squared that one up just a little late. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about... Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days.
9-out save. Nice. I don't consider that to be a save. Oakland. I can't stand Oakland either. Jeff Huffman. 6.75 ERA.
Friday night baseball from the Bay Area. Herschel Harks, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey,
his ERA is not bad.
Real solid starting pitcher
Team
right
probably
here. You take a
loses
look at that
these
ERA,
games for him.
anywhere between 3.5 and 4.
Usually when you have a good ERA and a losing record,
he knows how to get people out and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's one left for...
Just got to readjust my brain.
Next up for the A's, Justin Fowler. 0-1, here's the pitch. Is on the ground to first. Could be
Throw
two.
It, stupid.
One there. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Curveball, man. That curveball is really deceptive. Look at that guy's a good pitcher.
1 strike.
Just his team is losing the games for him.
The 1-1 home. It's a swinging bunt up the line.
It's a foul ball anyway. Fucking curveball. This is go-through pitch, yeah.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2 and 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward right center.
Is he gonna catch it?
Fowler
of course he
there,
is.
2 gone.
Wow. The ball is like a floating device out there. It's like it's floating in a plastic bag on the field.
Hitter, Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
Biggless.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Fowler looking up. And off the batter's eye.
There we go. I calibrate.
An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent.
I like how when the ball is going by, if you pay attention, you can actually see people in the building.
This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Look, there's people up there in their box office seats, in their air-conditioned room.
Here comes the first pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center.
I got all underneath that one.
Castro will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. Ready now, Rich Primetime, and they're runners at the corners now.
Rich Primetime.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ooh.
Now he gets on top of one here and
Just
chops
early
it
on that
foul right at
slider.
home
Should
plate.
have waited a little bit.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts
There
are.
we go.
Boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
0-1, here it comes. Softly hit to the left side. A little trouble handling this one down there at third. And that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left to the bottom.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right
that
choice
was
to
one
let
of
the
the
setup
first
guy
games.
stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Texas Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Paul Jefferson earns his first win of the season. Ben Taylor works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year.
Yeah,
so
my
that's
plate
a wrap
discipline
here
wasn't
tonight
that good in
for Mark
this
DeRosa.
game. Chasing stuff. Shouldn't
Now
do
from a
better.
place that's seen.
Some of those sliders is really deceptive.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 1-2.
Oh, damn, he dove the wrong way.
Into the box now, Rich Primetime. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a ball hit high in the air.
Too early
deep
on
down
it.
the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And Dan Dero,
Just
these
early.
A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Second baseman.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is
Dan, this
is Odor most likely is gonna strike out, so might as well just go ahead and steal like the manager says. All right,
normally,
the slide step.
scoring a game behind the dish.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, guys,
Shouldn't have bounced off the pitcher.
Lining up on
He should
defense for this one.
have clobbered the
guys,
pitcher and
we need to
have him
seriously
laying out
focus
there on the mound,
behind the dish today.
whining
This
like
guy
a little
brings goals
girl.
to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
What's up, Pogo King? I'm playing Road to the Show.
Striding forward now, Willie Calhoun, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Now the 0-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Olsen is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. So striding forward now, Rich Primetime. He reached on a single in his first try.
Fastball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
Oh, wow.
And boy, was
Damn
never
it, damn
fooled on
slider.
that pitch. It's 0-2
Hit
now.
that shit.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch
Shush.
wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Really? You gonna diss me like that? Wow.
Hit in the air to shallow
Oh man,
center.
I popped it up.
Russell has a play. He's got it 1 away. Striding in for Oakland, Rob Rowley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. At the plate, Rich Primetime. A hit in 2 tries so
Doesn't feel
far.
like running.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
Wow.
Reyes at second. Mazzara is over at first with 1 away.
Early. Really? Oh. Like, how
Good
much
hard
more
slider
should I
there, but
wait
it
to
runs
swing at
away.
that
It's
pitch?
a ball and a strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first
Yeah,
baseman.
wow.
Line toward the alley in left center. Delmonico will range to his
Run,
left as he
stupid.
tracks this one
He
down
ain't
in
gonna
left
tag
center
up.
for
He
the
just stand
second
there.
out
He
of the
wasn't
inning.
even looking at where the ball is going.
Well,
He
hit
is
that
standing
ball
there
pretty well,
looking
but the only
at the
problem
dirt,
was
I
that-
guess. I don't know what he's looking at.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime.
Ouch.
It doesn't look
Oakland
very
and
promising so
opened,
far. This one as we
here you
the
go,
later
no
innings,
Vaseline
down by a
hand.
bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, okay. It'd be a hell of a long ball to get them back in this game.
Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center.
Wow, like
Arranged
went
to
to
his
Oakland
left as he
and
tracks
power
this
is
one
just
down in
going.
left center.
Hitting the ball is
Stepping
not
in,
going
Rich
anywhere.
Primetime, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
1-0. Is laid off for ball 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center
They're going to
field.
lose by 3
home run
because
for him on the season.
Odor most likely is the one coming up. It don't matter if it's Odor or Mazara. They both fucking stink, so. Yep, Odor is coming out. That's a strikeout.
We're
Game
watching
over.
An impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. Dero, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, another guy with a big arm, Jeff Hoffman. Big 3-pitch mix. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good power curveball. It's not a true curveball. I'd say it's more of a slurve, and his changeup has gotten a lot better. Good 3-pitch mix, and he'll throw all 3 pitches at any time.
Prime time.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. And Dan, Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an
I should have kept going.
Here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games.
I always say that after I see the play that happens.
Deal with it at home. This is a must-win.
Here's Rougned Odor now, and you can see
Odor's gonna take the walk.
over the
Let's
past
go,
few games.
Odor.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Delmonico waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I want to focus on dynamic shortstop Addison Russell. This guy has range to his right, to his left, a rocket arm, the ability to come across the bag on the double play and hit any spot in the order and be productive.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Mike Ullman. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
The batters count.
The
Good batters count.
Conway is there, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Pitch on the way. Fouled away.
High no doubt.
Deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rangers cracked the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
It's not like he have a well, you could have walked him.
Digging in and looking for more. Rich Primetime already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
See, they got no walk up. Like I said,
that last at bat, we heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free
side
pass
to walk
to first,
up.
so the bases are loaded
Mazar is on
and
base rate, so Odor got to be the one coming out. Yep, and Odor.
Sliding into the box, Rougned Odor. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Stinks so bad, most likely we'll still get a run, but he probably, no, we won't if he hit into a double play.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Fowler's under it.
Go back, stupid,
Makes
go
the
back.
catch, but the runner
still
from
get
third
a
breaks
tag
for
in.
home. And the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's
so that was
hoping
a
for
good
more
play,
there
Odor.
with the bases loaded.
Didn't hit into
You
a
can't
double
be
play.
too
That's
upset
a
with the sac fly.
good thing, and didn't strike
Ready
out.
for another shot now, Paul DeJong. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center.
It's another one.
And off the batter's eye for a
It's
home
another
run.
one.
An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6
I don't know why
to
we
get
got
the
a
job
new
done,
manager.
Hey, they'll
The
do whatever they
manager from
can to
last
get a
year was
W.
A
good.
1-run finish, 4-3,
decided to
the
get a new
final
manager
tally
this
today.
season.
The Texas Rangers used
But held on to all the shitty pitching we had. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. H24, thank you for watching as usual. I really appreciate you sticking around and watching my stream. If you enjoy it, leave a like. And I'll see you tonight in another stream. Peace. I'm going to bed.